No, I'm not an atheist. I'm not. I'm just gonna start with that right there. I'm not an atheist, and I believe that there's a God. There's something out there. I mean, there has to be a reason as to why we were all created. So there has to be a, you know, a superior being out there. So no, I'm not an atheist. I believe that there's a God, but I simply have a lot, a lot of complaint. Just because you question, just because you question how he does his things and things that happen in the world, doesn't mean that you're an atheist. Like for example, you love your parents, right? But let's say they do something that you don't agree with. You still love your parents, but you're gonna question, hey, why? Hey, I don't think this and this was right. You're questioning what their action, but that doesn't mean that you don't love them. And that's the same thing with me when I have complaints. And my first complaint will be this: why is there so many? I mean, if because the people said that the Bible said that kids are sacred, and the more good that you do, the better that your life will be. The worst things that you do, the worse your life will get. I mean, but that doesn't even go with reality, because look at this guy, Martin Luther King. You want to talk about a good guy, a guy who did the right thing for his people, a guy who wanted us to be, united. Doesn't matter who's black, who's white. He wanted all of us united. He didn't care about anything, and that was his theme. He wanted people to be united. Look at all the things that do wanted to accomplish. How much he cared for others, and what happened to the guy? What happened to Martin Luther King? Such a great guy, a legend. He ended up being killed, and it's like, I mean, how? Because according to your book, if you're a good person, good things will happen to you, dude. I don't think Martin Luther King, him getting killed, is not something good that happened to him. I'm sorry, and that's just one complaint. And I got so many complaints. Like I said, I'm not an atheist, but it's like, bro, why? Like, I believe, but it's like I got questions. Why is there so many hospital that you see all these little kids, 6-year-old kids, 3-year-old kids, 8-year-old kids who haven't even started their life, and they're in the hospital with brain cancer and all that. It's like, bro, like, it's just, it buffers my mind. It's like, I don't call me crazy, but shouldn't you just, if stand your hand and do like some sort of miracle so that those kids can have a chance at life? A 6-year-old kid should not be at a hospital suffering from cancer. What is happening? That is a complaint that I had. Like, if I would have had that superior being in front of me, I would just confront them about it. Why did you let those horrible things happen to those kids? And there's this. It's not even thousands. It's not even hundreds and thousands. It's millions and millions and millions of these kids in all these hospitals all around the world with brain cancer, and they just keep on dying and dying. And you see their family, they're praying and all that stuff, praying, and it doesn't matter how much they pray. they still lose their loved ones, their young sibling. And it's like, and some people be like, a lot of people come up to me and say, "Well, oh, yeah, but that's all written. It was meant to happen. It was all written." Well, if it was meant to happen, then what's the point of even praying? What's the point then? So basically, there's I raised this kid. Let's say I have a kid. He's like 10 years old. He has no evil in his mind, right? He gets cancer. I want to pray for him. And I'm praying from the bottom of my heart. And after me praying, he still passes away because it was written, and that's the way it was supposed to be. It's like, bro, so that's the way it's supposed to be, and it was written and all that stuff, and it was their destiny. Then what's the point of me even praying to begin with? What's the point then? That's why you keep seeing all these people that they turn to be atheists. They just don't believe in God because they lose all hopes, because they keep seeing people who don't deserve bad things to happen to them, and think bad things just keep happening to them for no reason. A 5-year-old kid with cancer, and then you see all these commercials and on the TV. Well, you can donate to help this hospital and this and this and this. Oh, and this God help us raise money for our children. It's like, bro, if God helped you raise money for your kid that has cancer, it's like, bro, like, why did he just stand his hand and do a miracle or something? And you don't gotta make it. I don't know. It's just it's called a miracle. It's just one day he goes to sleep and he wakes up the next day without this horrible disease. And this is it's not like this kid wanted to die, or it's not like these parents. No, these are kids that have big inspiration. You should go to these YouTube videos and see interviews with these little kids, 12-year-old kids, 6-year-old kids. If I can survive cancer, I want to be a doctor. I want to do this and this to help people. It's like, bro, like, that, see right there. It's like, bro, like, if I had this superior me in front of me, I'll be like, God, come on, bro. Like, why help him, bro? Do something. Do something. This is, I'm like I said, I'm not an atheist, but bro, it's like, and then you got all these people, all these horrible people that you see, like Puff Daddy and R. Kelly, and all these people who's been having this incredible life throughout all their years, and then you see people starving in Africa, in Venezuela, in Colombia, and all these stuff. These people who don't deserve this type of faith, and they still going through all these horrible stuff. So it's like, bro, like, so then. And then you see people who just, oh, you're an atheist, you must be a bad person. No, he's not a bad person because he's an atheist. It's just the horrible things that happened to him got him to think the way he does. I don't agree with it, but I could understand it. So many horrible people with all this power. Like, well, first up, like, the Pope, the I don't know how to say this in English. The Pope, that's how you say it. This is like, have you seen his house? His his toilet in his bathroom is golden. The plate that he uses to eat is gold. The spoon that he uses to eat is gold. Everything is gold. It's like, bro, so that doesn't even make any sense. If I mean, doesn't the Bible say that if you surrender everything you have to the person who needs it, then you're gonna be a happier person? I mean, if that's the case, why doesn't the Pope surrender his toilet, his all this wealth that he has to Africa, to people who need it? You got Puerto Rico, you got all these people in they needed it in all these countries. Have you ever heard the old say, the richer get richer and the poor stays the same? So it's like, so okay, so then what's the point? Oh, bro, like, talk about the popes. Did you see this? Do you see the way that this guy just walks? And when you say hi to him, you're supposed to like bow down to him because he's he's God's he's the closest thing to God or whatever. It's like you're a human being just like I am. You just happen to be a pope. You believe in the same God that I believe in. Why should I bow down to you? We're both humans. What the hell? Who the hell are you? And this is the Pope, the guy that eats with gold spoon. Donate all that money to charity. And I keep hearing, well, he donates a lot. He donates like 15%, but why gotta be 15%? Donate 60% of everything you got. You don't care, right? You don't care. I mean, supposedly, you only care about the word of God, and money is not going. It doesn't fulfill your heart. So then, why are you sitting in this house, eating with this gold spoon and going to the bathroom with a gold toilet? And he has this great life while you see homeless people all around the planet. How the hell does this make any sense? And this is the reason why you see so many people who don't believe in anything. I could go on and on with this stuff. Like, let's go politics. Let's do politics for 2 seconds. Let's do an example. This guy, Bush, and Hillary Clinton, and all these people, right? If you look at their record, and you look at you see their history, you will see all the negative things they ever done. Bush, Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden. You see all these horrible things that they're done throughout their career, and look how far they made it. Bush did, I think, 2 terms, right? So he made it far. Well, and then we got good guys like Bernie Sanders, a guy that everybody loves, a guy who devoted his entire life to helping others and to stand up for the poor and for people who need it. Bernie Sanders. You got Bernie Sanders, who's like has no power at all. Never been president, and probably never will be president because he's already 80-something years old. It's like, okay, so a guy like Bush could obtain whatever he whatever, could attain the biggest power. But a guy like Bernie is destined to never even smell that power. It's like, so then you see why a lot of people turn from good to bad. They get tired of seeing these horrible things happen to them. They keep praying, they keep doing these beautiful things, and things don't even get better. Sometimes it even gets worse. The better you are as a person, the better your life will become. And if you pray, he's gonna hear you. God is gonna hear you. Yeah, okay. Tell that to the people who on 9/11, the most tragic, the most tragic day in history, the Twin Tower thing. People losing their their lives. People who had absolutely nothing to do with the with the war in Iraq and Bin Laden and Bush. People who had nothing to do with that stuff, losing their life for absolutely no reason. And you're gonna tell me that none of all those people who were in that tower, Twin Tower, that died that day, you're gonna tell me that none of those people deserve to have like a second chance at life? You're gonna tell me that none of those people used to pray in their family? And there's so many things that I just keep questioning. And it's like, it's easier for you it's easier for something bad to happen to you, but it's super hard for good things to come your way. Like for us, it's like super easy. All I have to do right now is go outside in the street and just stand up in the middle of the street, just stand there, and there's a good chance that a car might hit me, and bam, that's it, it's over. But I bet you that if I get up, that if I get up and I just stand at the side of the road, I bet you I'm not gonna find like $1 million or anything great from my life. No, it's just like bad things are easy. Are easy for you to get, but beautiful things are so hard for it to happen. It's like, oh, this is why you see so much people who just they don't believe, bro. They get tired of praying every single day, praying and praying, and nothing ever good happens. Nothing good happens. Look at this guy, Akon, the singer Akon. The guy devoted his entire career to helping his people. Why don't we have more people like him around? All we got is all these ridiculous famous people who, if you look at their record and you look at their past, that has done horrible things. It's like they got way more publicity, way more value than guys like Akon. So okay, so then what's the point then? What's the point? Two parents go outside their house to go to church. They leave their kid, their little girl with a nanny, and the nanny turns out to be a psychopath, and he sexually takes advantage of that little girl while they're at church. They go to church for the Lord, and as they're going to church, some disgusting person is taking advantage of their kids. It's like, so then what's the point of going to church? What's the point then? It's like, and more another reason is Have you noticed if you put a guy singing the Lord on a YouTube video, and then you put another guy having a fight, punching somebody and beating somebody up, that person is going to get way more views than the person who's praying the Lord with a microphone. What does that tell you? What that's telling me is that bad things are running the planet, and evil is among us. It's like, I mean, is evil stronger than good? Because why can't we just have like the same way that there's so much evil in our society? Just why can't we have like the good, just fight it out? It's like a battle of good versus evil, and evil is always winning. Even for people who are 100% believe in the word of the Lord, even people who you see in their Bible 24/7. Well, I've been praying. I've been reading the Bible forever, and the Lord hasn't helped me. But if this is the one that I'm going to be, and then maybe this is my destiny. If God wanted me to be poor, well, this was my destiny. And my son dies, then that was destiny, and all that. And it's like, okay, so then what? So then what was the okay? So then what's the point then? What? The more you see people teaching other people bullying is not good, people take their life away because of bullying. It never stops. It never stops. You see throughout all the years and centuries, bullying is always gonna be a thing. But then you see people who read the Bible, and just the number of people who used to be, who that were pure, good people and pure, the numbers, they just keep going down. So it's like, okay, so the number of good people keep going down, and then the number of serial killers and psychopaths keeps going up. So then, okay, so then if a guy does something good on the internet, he gets no views, but if he does something bad, he gets more views. It's like, you see what I mean? It's like, so then what's the point then? There's a girl online. No, I'm not gonna talk about that in this video. I don't know. I don't agree with. You know what? I'll talk about it. I don't agree with her, but the way she was talking was so sad, sinister, but sad. The way she was, she. I remember she was saying, "I don't give a, I don't give a f about God. I got right." And when that guy was on top of me, I closed my eyes and I prayed the Lord that this horrible thing doesn't happen to me, and it still did. Even though I called the Lord, He was never there for me. So she was saying, she literally grabbed the cross, and just like, this dude right here, this dude can suck my. Yeah, saying that. Do I agree with her grabbing the cross and just is expressing the way she expressed, of course I don't agree. You should never grab the cross or the Bible and be like, oh, this Bible right here, this Bible can suck my, like, you shouldn't. I don't agree with stuff like that. But however though, it's like, bro, can you blame him though? But watch people looking at this video and say, talk about me, that I support people. I don't know. Like I said it once, I'm gonna repeat it again. I don't condone people grabbing no cross and say, "Oh, this cross can suck." Oh, this Bible can burn. Can burn. I hope this Bible burn. Hell no, never that. Never that. Oh, I'm an atheist. No, no. I'm not an atheist. I'm not an atheist, but I just, bro, I have questions, bro. I got questions. Why do you let these horrible things happen to people who don't deserve it? Why? I want questions. I want answers. People donating trillions and billions of dollars to buy guns to go to war. Why don't we just use those trillions and those billions of dollars to create houses for homeless people? Why have to be for to go to war? bro, it's like the money that they're using to buy all these war. You can see, and have you noticed on a dollar that says "In God We Trust"? In God we trust. They're in the money is in the money, but they're using that money that says "In God we trust" to buy weapons to go to war, so that they keep killing each other. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, man. I'm gonna end this video. No, I am not an atheist. I am not. But I got questions, man. I got questions that I need answers to. Period. End of story. I might make a part 2 of this video. But I'll see you guys on the next video, man.